महात्मानस्तु मां पार्थ दैवीं प्रकृतिमाश्रिताः भजन्त्यनन्यमनसः ज्ञात्वा भूतादिमव्ययम्.
Now, in sharp contrast to the Rakshasas and Asuras, the Rajasic and Tamasic people, here in this verse he points out the Sattvic people, but the Mahatmas, great souls, anchored in my divine nature, means divine nature, Sattva, knowing me as the origin of beings and imperishable. Bhajanti, worship me. How? This worship is not once a year, it's not occasional, it is ananya manasaha, with no other thinking, unwavering mind, single-pointed pursuit. This ananya manasa is extremely important. The moment your mind slips in any field of activity, the moment off-field activities take over and on-field activities slip, you fail in life. That's what happens to a cricketer. When off-field activities like endorsements and this, that and the other takes over the mind, what happens? You're dropped from the team. So what do? You claw back into the team. How? Get back to basics. On-field activities. Get your mind focused. Ananya manasa, no other thinking. That's what Sourav Ganguly did, and that's how he scored a century in Calcutta recently. If you want to score a century, not in cricket, in whatever it is that you're doing, it has to be ananya manasaha, no other thinking. And spiritual pursuit, even more important. You know, in worldly activities, you can get by with loose concentration. It's like a beam of light, ordinary light. But in spiritual activities, the focus has to be laser sharp. And for it to be laser, it's like Nachiketas, the clarity of thinking in that little boy, right from the beginning. He saw the futile activities that his father was engaged in and the nonsense that went on. And he decided, I don't want any part of this. So he opted out. And actually to save his father, he asked him, he realized that his father was giving sick cows as donation, dana. That's what we are doing. When you give a donation, you should make sure you give the best. If you give with your heart and soul. Otherwise, don't give. There are people who give torn notes as donation to a cause. Does that have any meaning? Anyway, so he realized his father was indulging in this, and then he went and asked him, he says, will you give me in the yajna? The father distractedly, because he was focused on other things. He says, yes. He took him up on that. He said, all right, you said yes, I'll go. So he goes, he wants Brahma Vidya. It's laser sharp focus. Ananya manasa, with no other thinking. He didn't want anything else. So he decided, okay, first thing you do is find a guru. Which guru to pick on? So he picked on Lord Yama as the guru. You know why? Because he reasoned, if I go to some other guru and I die before I reach realization, what will happen to me? So he picked on Lord Yama because he said, once I pick on Yama as the guru, he can't give me death until he fulfills his obligation. So he went trudging to Yama. No, don't ask me where he is. You don't have to go to him. He comes to us. This fellow went there and Yama was away. He was busy in Iraq where too many people are dying. So he had to wait for 3 days. And this young, bright, highly sattvic Brahmin boy was made to wait for 3 days. They had the highest respect for sattvic people. So when Yama came back, he apologized profusely and said, because I made you wait, I will give you 3 boons. You choose anything that you like. Again, look at the clarity with which he went about it. He says, number one, obligation to family. He said, my father was very disturbed when I came here. Naturally, any father would be if the son takes off to Yama. Appease his agitation. Tathastu, said Yama. That was very easy. Second, teach me fire worship. What is fire worship? Is not just starting a fire. He says, teach me this art of doing good to humanity. Second obligation. And Lord Yama taught him this fire worship, this ability to do service to humanity, and Nachiketas did it so magnificently that Yama was so pleased. He gave him a garland and said, from now onwards, in honor of your dedication and loyalty, anyone in the world from henceforth who performs this fire worship itself, he renamed it as Nachiketa Yajna. Now came the third. Having dealt with his worldly obligations, he came to his supreme obligation. The only real obligation of human existence is what he asked for next. He says, teach me Brahma Vidya. Get me to the state of realization. Now Lord Yama dithered. Not that he didn't have it, not that he didn't want to. He just wanted to make sure that this was not just a passing fancy, and that this was really what he wanted. So he told Nachiketa, sir, why do you want Brahma Vidya? It's so troublesome. And you're a young boy, why do you want to waste your time in spiritual things? He says, yeah. And one side of heaven there were beautiful cattle. Cattle represent wealth. So it's like he's offering him chairmanship of all the banks in the world. All the wealth of the world he is offering him. Nachiketa says, looks the other way in disgust. And when he looked the other way, it so happened that there were some beautiful heavenly damsels there. So Yama thought, wealth doesn't motivate this guy, maybe this will. So he says, you can have them also. That's when Nachiketas looked at him disgustedly and said, look, you keep your song and dance. You keep your wealth and women. I want Brahma Vidya. This focus. So actually, this is what happens to every one of us. As we saw, the moment you put in a little bit of hard work, the moment you put in tapas, you focus your energies on achieving something worthwhile, you will be rewarded. Laurels and accolades will come to you, prizes and awards will be showered on you. It requires a person of focus to not get distracted by it, to understand the futility of all this and continue undeterred. This is called Ananya Manasaha. Mahatmas, anchored in my divine nature. See, Mahatma means a person of sattvic temperament. As we saw earlier, the world is a projection of your thoughts. So what you have in your mind, you see. A gangster sees gangsters around. A stockbroker sees stocks and shares around him. A Mahatma sees Mahatmas. So that's what it is. This brings us to the take-home points.